Alright then, so we've just come back to the safe room because there is information about Theodore Wallace that we'll read up on.
Spiritual leader and motivational speaker. No wonder he was able to convince everyone he was on their side. Seemed like a good guy on the surface.
Yeah.
Preying on the lost and hopeless by pretending to have the keys to happiness. Now I'm beginning to understand his MO.
Does the universe seem like a cruel and random place to you? Do you feel like the world is conspiring to distract you with shiny but unattainable baubles in an effort to distract you from the truth? Are you convinced you're the only one who feels this way? Then the Moose Center is for you. Come, throw off the shackles of modern society, meet others of a similar mindset, create a better reality, the reality that you want, not the one that they want for you. Oh God. Moo, we're waiting for you. Oh God. Oh.
This gives me some hope. Seems like he couldn't fool everybody after all. Still need to be cautious. He convinced a lot of people straight into STEM.
Yeah. Silver-tongued angel or guardian. When you first meet motivational speaker, author and spiritual surfer Theodore Wallace, his commanding presence and charisma are immediately apparent. His large, almost imposing stature contrasts and complements his open and friendly face. It's this face that has graced the covers of a series of best-selling self-help books and launched a series of so-called spiritual well-being and oases known as Moo Centers. Damn thing to scroll. But what lurks behind this friendly and benevolent demeanor? While some consider Wallace a guru, others, religious watchdogs and more disturbingly fan members of the Moo Center congregants, consider him nothing more than a modern-day cult leader. Well, I can understand that very easily.
The bastard smooth-talked himself right into the middle of the plan, just to use it for his own personal gain. His handwriting should have been a dead giveaway that he's a psycho. Jesus. This looks like it was written by the Zodiac Killer.
Great. Gizman, I've had a serious conversation with Myra. I'm sympathetic to your cause, but I think that further steps can be taken that will solve your problem in the more final terms. Meet us tonight at 10 outside the Crimson City Renaissance Theater and make sure no one is following you. Yeah, that doesn't sound creepy at all. God. And no, it's not now that we're going to check on the slides, it's a little later on. Just wanted to lay a bit of background on Wallace before we continue. Now, I should give you some warning. We are actually going to have a boss fight soon. So, that's why I ended it there, because it's better off that you realize that. So if you got ability to craft bullets, then oh well, actually, not quite so soon, but hopefully.
All these tanks. What's this about?
This sounds so like the Umbrella Corporation all over again. My God. It's like they're trying to do a carbon copy of them. Seriously. It's like Mobius has looked at the Umbrella Corporation and said, yeah, we can do you one better. Yeah, good luck with that. Not that we're trying to, but not that we're hoping that they do, but you get what I'm saying. We'll see how things go. But there is, if you're just playing this in your own time and you get through this section, then soon after there is a boss fight coming up. So if you haven't had a chance already, craft some stuff because you'll need it for this section and the boss fight, so just a bit of warning for you. It looks like they're draining blood out of them. Oh, great.
What were they doing in this lab? And why did Liam want me to meet him here? Unity cerebral chip detected. Entry authorized.
Huh. Can't pass through without one of those chips. Gotta be one around here somewhere.
There is. Don't worry about that. It's getting to it, that's the issue.
Our effort 20%.
No, we won't listen to that just yet. Bit of a wander around. Making 100% sure. STEM integration irregularities. We have begun to observe a new and unexpected side effect of STEM integration in certain Union citizens. The symptoms begin simply enough. Small mental breaks triggered by vestigial memory overlaps. Affected citizens begin to experience their old memories, which leaves them in a state of confusion. Rewriting their memories again is the only stopgap measure. Their new Union designations serve only to confuse them further. Soon these small breaks develop into complex dissociation, and eventually total physical metamorphosis. So there you go. That's how they're transforming. That's how they're being transformed. Or at least one. Very almost certain theory. This phenomenon is currently affecting only 0.005% of the populace, but it's troubling nonetheless. Yeah, no kidding. Much was learned after the Beacon incident, but STEM is still experimental technology. We are isolating our studies while we continue to expand Union. It's imperative that we stop this before it escalates. Well, I think you failed quite spectacularly, unfortunately. Quite spectacularly. So we have 40 out of 40. Okay. Where are you? While we have the chance. Now I'll let you go through here and do this bit, because there's actually a side quest that can begin here. This.
Are these Union citizens? What was Mobius doing with them?
Looks like they were letting them die, I think. Well, that's just my theory. Anyway. Well, they're obviously dead from experiments, so they're obviously discarding them.
Looks like it goes down forever.
The seemingly endless pit. Now, if you don't like freaky things happening to you, you've been warned. That's all I'm gonna say. Pit Observatory. It's lonely in here and creepy. Dumping these bodies, these things into this pit, and they just keep coming. How did I end up with this detail? Been hearing things, voices, coming from the pit, but that can't be. But if they aren't coming from the pit, and then they're in my head, and that's even worse. Oral hallucinations is one of the symptoms. But I can't be infected. It's not a virus or bacteria. It's a mental thing that only affects citizens whose memories have been rewritten. At least that's what they told me. Shit! I've got to keep it together. It's just loneliness that makes me think that's making me think like this. Loneliness that's being around these freaky corpses. It's not the phenomenon.
Oh no. It's coming. I gotta get out of here.
Yep, that cold chill just came over me. By the way, there's no way to escape this part while you're here. Serious. That's just a fair warning for you. See?
No. That thing again.
Sometimes you have to go to certain places, trigger certain things. As long as you stay hidden, you'll be okay. Still freaks me the hell out though. Go, go. Just gonna take our time. Now, I did hear that this creature has a reference to the first game, but not entirely sure, well, not really sure what it is, but it's definitely nothing good. Go, go, go please. Oh, okay. Just crawl. We're just crouching the whole time. And yes, we do have to go through here. Now don't worry, as long as you stay behind these and close up, she should not see you. Just have to wait to turn around. tell by her feet where she's going. Just getting nice and patient. Just
That thing again. Why is it after me? What does it have to do with this place?
Phew. You can't just wait till it turns around, completely goes to the other side, and then slowly crawl. So, but that works as well. I knew there was a door there, so that's why I just ran. It will scare the shit out of a lot of people. Oh, that's why I kept very quiet through. I was just concentrating. Because it sees you, it sucks your aura out, and then you have to restart that section all over again. Now there is a certain sequence you have to do with this little part here, so we'll just go through it. So this is the bottom half of that psychological evaluation that we read while we were in the residential section of Union. So bottom half reads, be kept under this is about evaluation of Sebastian. So it's to be kept on duty and observed. The information gained from his experience in STEM could be invaluable for the organization. It has been posited that STEM immersion can have long-lasting residual effects. Detective Cassianos is unique in that he has entered the left STEM without standard preparation or mental overrides. We could learn a lot from the mental repercussions of STEM use simply by letting him go about his business while we observe from a distance. Typical. I will continue to track Detective Cassianos' mental state via our mandated therapy sessions and will report any findings to the organization on a weekly basis. Oh, right.
Damn. Mobius were using me as their guinea pig. Long-lasting residual effects. They knew STEM would scar me like this.
Sounds so much like Umbrella. Luckily they didn't do half the mental stuff of STEM. I'll tell you what, that would have been the icing on the cake. Seriously. I found the police chief. Jim here. Just a quick note to give you an update on the Castellanos beacon situation. We're sending Sebastian in for mandatory counseling. The beacon incident needs to be kept under wraps, and the good detective is our only loose end. We have many operatives in KCPD, Crimson City, but not enough to ensure total information blackout. Fortunately, our staff psychologist is on the organization's payroll. Once we determine how much Cassianos knows, we can easily instill self-doubt through these sessions. When we're through with him, Sebastian won't be sure if what he witnessed at Beacon was real. Not that he needs much help. He's been stumbling through his assignments like a zombie. Poor son of a bitch is obviously having trouble dealing with whatever happened to him in there. I almost feel bad for him. I've known the guy for over a decade. It's like he's a different person now. Yeah, well, really. Like they'd expect anything other than that. But that's the piece. But that's the price of progress. If you want to make an omelette, you got to break an egg or two. Oh, great.
Kidman was right. They are everywhere. They were right under my nose the entire time.
Any more? Just double checking. Well, that's a sure sign that we're going the right way.
A way out?
Ruvik. That's not creepy at all.
Trapped. Can't get out. Still here. What is this? Can't leave. Nothing changes. My fault. It's all my fault. What the hell is this? Can't move on. Can't move. The source of my pain is me. The part of me still stuck in STEM. Never getting out. No. I'm wrong. I will get out. But without you.
Well, that's a very definitive way to finish it. Very definitive.
What was that? It felt different than the others. More real. Like something changed.
The switch
I feel-
flipped.
Good. Huh. My trusty revolver. Haven't seen you in a long time.
Oh, well, okay. I stand corrected. Hands up, I stand corrected. That's not a New Game Plus thing, that is where you get the revolver. It just shows how long it's been since I'd actually done my own playthrough. That was like 2 years ago. That I did the first playthrough. So that's obviously where you get the revolver. So that's the Magnum that I've now got equipped, so... The bullets are quite expensive though. They're like 7 or 8 gunpowder per bullet. It packs a certain amount of firepower and you can also upgrade it from there on, so... Alright, let's go to the rest of this place. There's always one. Good. We won't go upstairs just yet. There's still one more part we have to go through. I'm going to go through it the other way. There, okay, just covering all bases. Sick kill! Gotcha! Very nice. Go through the other room in a second. Click what we can from here. Lovely, more red gels. So that's for the mental upgrades. In case you weren't already aware. Right. Upstairs, yep, I was aware of that. Oh, whoa. Another condenser. Well, that's been opened. That definitely solves that issue. Okay. Because I know there were shotgun shells here. Got 3 more. Yep, another asshole. Deal with that shortly. Just got the shotgun in case I need it. That's the beauty of the smoke bolt for you. Quickly go around and see if there's any more of them. Because once you go through this, there's actually a sequence of events that you activate stuff in here, so if you actually go around and kill them, then deal with everything else before you go into that above room, then you got a few less enemies to deal with. Wait, was there 2? Oh, there is 2. Oh. The hell? Oh, that's from the, what do you call it? Oh, right. Okay, I'm with it. I'm with the program now.
20% of Union's populace has succumbed.
Our efforts have been in vain. The core escaped less than a day ago. Within hours, we began to receive reports of lost emerging in staggering numbers. They're everywhere now. 20% of Union's populace has succumbed already, and they're actively hunting down and killing whoever is left. It's a nightmare. At this rate, there will be no one left in 2 weeks. We've lost contact with Mobius. We're trapped in here. With the Lost. It's too late to stop now. The entire Union experiment is doomed. We're all doomed. I'm sorry.
Ah, they deemed them the lost. Well, I suppose they are technically lost in that sense of the word, so... Ah, fair enough. I suppose I have to name them something other than zombies. Oh, nice. Okay, well, I can officially name them the Lost. Beautiful. Now, there was actually a document. Was that... Where is it? I know there was definitely a document in about all this. I just can't remember where the hell it was. Officers... Nope. Integral... Yeah, okay. The phenomenon has become more prevalent. We've indicated the entire laboratory wing of the we've dedicated the entire laboratory wing of the Marrow to studying it. Citizen transformations have become quick, violent, and even more obscene. They are mutating into forms that can't even be considered humanoid. They have lost any semblance of humanity altogether. We have dubbed these affected citizens the Lost. We have determined that the last phase before metamorphosis involves the belief that they are being pursued by some invisible but inescapable force. But once they have succumbed to this force, the transformation begins. STEM is an artificial construct. There are no viruses, bacteria, or contagion here. The Lost phenomenon is, therefore, a mental process. We are still in the dark as to how it spreads and to whom it spreads to next. Perhaps the trigger was present in the subjects before they ever entered STEM. Further research is needed. So you can basically pick up that from this room, I do believe so. But that's on that subject. I'm pretty sure though that when they talk about the force, I'm pretty sure that's to do with a woman. I think. Unless that's just to do with Sebastian's experience in excuse me, in Beacon. That is entirely possible. So this is where we get the chip. So
What do we have here?
Operative case. Our worst fears have been realized. The Lost phenomenon has bred to Mobius operatives. We had theorized that the transformations were a result of memory overrides, but no operatives have been overwritten. We are able to quarantine and terminate an affected Mobius operative before he could transform. Perhaps his exposure to so many lost corpses in the pit made him susceptible to whatever is causing this. Perhaps it's merely a coincidence. We're harvesting his Unity cerebral chip in the hopes that it will provide new data. Removal of intact cerebral chips is possible with the extraction device. It's relatively simple and automated process. Merely place the subject on the gurney and enter the extraction device's activation code. 0128. Okay.
If they haven't removed this guy's chip yet, I can use it to get through that door and find Hoffman.
Yep, that's exactly what we need to do. Oh, things over there. 0128. Wait. 2.
Okay, let's see what happens.
I love how they've shaved the side of their head. To make it that much easier, not just going straight through it, you know? Oh. At least they are following some medical procedures correctly like that, aren't they? Ah, yes, the cerebral chip.
Oh, thank God he's already dead. I gotta get out of this lab.
No kidding. If you think that's all that there is out there, you got another thing coming. Don't worry, none of these will hop off the tables. At least, not that I recall. Some bullets. How many bullets do we have here, actually? 8. Okay. Just for memory. Look who's there to welcome us. Aw, how nice. Any up here? Whoa. I definitely hear one course being pulled apart, just not sure where it is. Okay, we'll go to the other side. Jesus! Okay. That makes that a little bit simpler. A little. I don't suppose there's ammo in here, or is this for shotgun? No! That's for that as well. Okay, well, I'll use the handgun. That makes that a lot simpler. Now you just stay there and keep pulling that corpse apart while I creep up on you. Stay. Stay. And now you're dead. Oh, there's the stairs. Can we walk around? No. Oh, correction. Shotgun shells if we need them. Shotgun and handgun. Okay. I want to get a stealth hit on that. Turn around. I'm on. Thank you. Ho ho ho! The The bonus of bullet cascade. I definitely hear something. I'm not 100% sure what the hell it is. Come on! And stay down! Okay, got all those. Definitely a couple of bullets. What the hell are they? Okay. Huh, excellent. Alright, we're going to take a quick break here, then we will officially go... Actually, I'll just see if there's anything in here. Oh, there is. There you go. Okay. We'll take a quick break. Come back, we'll be heading into the next part of the laboratory, where there we will definitely have a boss fight. I know that for a fact. So... I will see you next time.